Most hobbies lose their luster after a week. They might offer a fleeting distraction, a momentary escape from the daily grind, but they rarely capture our minds for the long haul. They simply don't have that spark, that persistent pull that keeps you coming back for more year after year. But what if there were activities designed to perpetually challenge you, to continuously expand your mental horizons, and to genuinely reward your analytical prowess? According to data and expert observation, truly intelligent people don't just have hobbies. They gravitate towards specific pursuits that are, at their core, intellectual playgrounds. These aren't just simple pastimes. They are complex engagements that demand and reward analytical thinking, deep engagement, and continuous learning in ways simpler activities simply can't match. If you're someone whose mind craves a constant workout, who finds true satisfaction in unraveling complexities, get ready. We're diving into 23 hobbies that consistently appeal to intelligent people, activities that promise to keep your brain buzzing, engaged, and growing for years to come. The strategic and logical pursuits, a battle of wits. These hobbies demand sharp reasoning, foresight, and a disciplined approach to problem solving with little room for chance. 1. Chess. For centuries, it's been called the game of kings, attracting some of the most brilliant minds in history, from mathematicians like John von Neumann to world leaders like Napoleon Bonaparte. Unlike games of chance or business ventures, success in chess depends almost entirely on cognitive ability, strategic planning, and pattern recognition. There's no luck involved, just you, your opponent, and 64 squares of endless possibilities. It's a timeless battle of wits that constantly pushes your limits. 2. Go. Ancient board game. Did you know that Go was considered one of the 4 arts that ancient Chinese scholars had to master, alongside music, calligraphy, and painting? Despite its incredibly simple rules, players place stones on intersections to control territory. The game's complexity far exceeds that of chess, exponentially. It's a game of profound intuition and strategic depth, where the board evolves with every move, demanding adaptive thinking. 3. Mathematical puzzles. For those who love to dive deep, mathematical puzzles are an endless source of fascination. They engage the brain in intense analytical thinking, requiring rigorous logical reasoning, intricate pattern recognition, and precise strategic problem solving. New types and challenges are constantly being invented, ensuring there's always something fresh to discover. This open-ended nature guarantees the hobby remains stimulating for years, never allowing your mind to rest. 4. Logic puzzles. Think beyond Sudoku. Logic puzzles involve working through rigid scenarios filled with multiple variables, constraints, and interdependent relationships. Solving them requires systematic elimination methods and sophisticated conditional logic. A classic example is the zebra puzzle, which challenges you to deduce a series of facts based on several interrelated clues. It's a rigorous mental workout that hones your deductive reasoning. 5. Bridge card game. Often hailed as the king of card games, bridge demands extraordinary mental agility. Tournament players must memorize hundreds of bidding conventions, calculate odds in real time under pressure, and maintain perfect focus during multi-hour sessions where a single mistake can determine victory or defeat. With 52 cards and billions of possible deals, each game presents a new riddle to solve, demanding strategic foresight and flawless execution from all 4 players. The analytical and investigative ventures, unearthing knowledge. These pursuits require a meticulous approach to data, history, and systems, revealing hidden patterns and deeper truths. 6. Programming. In an increasingly digital world, programming offers immense intellectual satisfaction. Getting hands-on with development boards like Raspberry Pi, Arduino, and ESP32 enables enthusiasts to create smart devices, automate tasks at home, or even invent entirely new gadgets. These platforms support powerful languages like Python and C++, and thrive with vibrant online communities. It's a hobby that fosters creativity through logic, offering the profound satisfaction of building something from scratch and seeing your ideas come to life. 7. Investment analysis. The world of finance might seem purely about money, but for intelligent individuals, investment analysis is a deeply intellectual pursuit. The success of investors like Warren Buffett stems from their ability to analyze thousands of financial variables, understand complex market trends, and dissect business fundamentals to identify undervalued companies before the broader market recognizes their potential. This hobby involves mastering economic principles, understanding market psychology, analyzing business operations, and applying advanced mathematical modeling. It's a blend of hard data, human behavior, and predictive reasoning. 8. Cryptography. The thrill of secrets and hidden messages has captivated brilliant minds for centuries. During World War II, breaking the Enigma code demanded recruiting linguists and mathematicians to Bletchley Park, including the pioneering computer scientist Alan Turing. Modern cryptography enthusiasts enjoy the same intellectual thrill of finding hidden motifs and deciphering encrypted information, working with everything from historical Caesar ciphers to contemporary blockchain puzzles. It's a constant challenge of pattern recognition and logical deduction. 9. Archaeological research. For those driven by a desire to uncover stories from the past, archaeological research as a hobby offers a unique blend of intellectual and physical engagement. Hobbyists spend weekends at dig sites learning to distinguish between natural rock formations and human-made artifacts. They are driven by a passion to uncover stories, connections, and patterns in history that help explain how ancient societies lived, worked, and changed over time. It's a direct, hands-on link to human history. 10. Genealogy research. Tracing family lineages is far more than just compiling names. It calls for detective-level skills. Genealogy research involves meticulously navigating fragmented historical records, deciphering archaic handwriting, cross-referencing multiple databases, and piecing together fragmented evidence spanning centuries. Enthusiasts become experts in historical context, immigration patterns, naming conventions, and complex record-keeping systems, often using modern DNA analysis to confirm relationships and uncover long-lost connections. It's a personal journey into history and identity. The expansive and interpretive explorations, broadening horizons. These hobbies challenge perception, deepen understanding of the human condition, and offer vast intellectual landscapes. 11. Astronomical observation. The night sky reveals phenomena so vast and complex that contemplating them requires exceptional cognitive flexibility. Whether it's calculating orbital mechanics for celestial bodies or understanding the intricate processes of stellar fusion that form the elements in our bodies, amateur astronomers engage in profound intellectual exercises. Many amateur astronomers even contribute meaningful discoveries, with backyard observers identifying new comets or supernovas. It's a humbling, awe-inspiring connection to the cosmos that constantly expands one's perspective. 12. Wine tasting and analysis. Beyond a mere sensory experience, wine tasting and analysis is a sophisticated intellectual pursuit. A single glass of wine contains a myriad of chemical compounds that interact in countless ways, creating thousands of possible flavor combinations. Professional sommeliers are, in essence, biochemical analysts. Wine enthusiasts develop highly sophisticated palates that can detect subtle differences in terroir, the environmental factors affecting grape growth, and fermentation techniques. It's a rewarding blend of sensory development and scientific understanding. 13. Philosophy reading. For those who love to challenge the very foundations of thought, philosophy reading is a perfect fit. It demands the mental ability to hold seemingly contradictory ideas simultaneously, rigorously examine logical arguments, and question all sorts of fundamental assumptions about existence, morality, knowledge, and reality itself. You need to employ rigorous objective analysis to explore questions that most people never even consider. It's an exploration of the biggest, most enduring questions of life. 14. Linguistics study. Human language is an astonishingly complex phenomenon, comprising over 7,000 distinct languages, each with unique grammatical structures that profoundly reflect how different cultures organize their thoughts. Those interested in linguistic study find immense intellectual pleasure in finding out why Finnish has no gender pronouns, how Mandarin uses tones to change meaning, or the intricate historical reasons why English borrowed words from so many different sources. It's a deep dive into the human mind, culture, and the very structure of communication. 15. Foreign language learning. Learning a new foreign language requires exceptional pattern recognition skills to internalize grammatical rules, memorize thousands of vocabulary words, and develop an intuitive understanding of cultural nuances embedded within linguistic structures. Polyglots, people who speak multiple languages, often describe the profound intellectual satisfaction of being able to think directly in foreign languages without the cumbersome process of translation. It's not just about communication. It's about opening new worlds and perspectives. 16. Art history study. Studying art history offers a unique window into the values, beliefs, and social structures of past civilizations. Artworks, ranging from Renaissance masterpieces to indigenous traditions, serve as powerful cultural documents that mirror how societies viewed themselves and their world. Like other art-related hobbies, this can be a relaxing activity, but it's also a deeply intellectual exploration of human expression, historical context, and the evolution of ideas through visual forms. The creative and critical engagements shaping and analyzing reality. These hobbies involve active creation, meticulous construction, or sharp critical analysis of the world around us. 17. Creative writing. If you're passionate about crafting compelling narratives, creative writing demands significant cognitive ability to juggle multiple story elements simultaneously. This includes intricate character development, precise plot pacing, profound thematic depth, and elegant linguistic beauty, all while retaining internal consistency across hundreds of pages. It's the challenge of building entire worlds and complex human experiences from imagination. 18. Crossword construction. Beyond simply solving crosswords, crossword construction is an intellectually rich and creatively demanding interest that beautifully blends language, logic, and intricate problem solving. It requires selecting a fresh and consistently applied theme, which might involve clever wordplay, a set of related phrases, or a visual gimmick, and then building an entire grid around it. The theme serves as the puzzle's backbone, and constructing it is the ultimate test of verbal and logical ingenuity. 19. Analyzing pop culture. This is far from a casual pastime. Analyzing pop culture goes beyond simple consumption. It involves investigating how various media, movies, music, TV, video games tend to reflect, sustain, or challenge dominant social ideologies, including complex problems of race, class, gender, and sexuality. This activity draws on advanced sociological and philosophical concepts, such as Antonio Gramsci's concept of hegemony, which frames pop culture as a site of ideological struggle. It's applying a critical lens to the world around us. 20. Typographic design. For anyone intrigued by both visual design and the nuances of language, typographic design stands out as a deeply engaging and intellectually satisfying activity. It is the practice of selecting, arranging, and designing fonts and letter forms to create clear, aesthetically pleasing, and impactful communication. It offers a fascinating mix of artistry, logic, and meticulous craftsmanship, demanding a keen eye for detail and an understanding of visual hierarchy. 21. Quantum physics study. Understanding quantum physics means possessing the cognitive flexibility to accept truly counterintuitive concepts, such as wave-particle duality, quantum entanglement, and superposition, ideas that fundamentally contradict everyday experience and classical physics principles. It raises profound philosophical questions about the nature of reality and utilizes advanced mathematics like linear algebra and calculus. It's a hobby that pushes the very boundaries of human understanding. 22. Studying esoteric topics. Esotericism refers to traditions and disciplines that deal with knowledge believed to be accessible only to a select group, often involving spiritual, mystical, or philosophical concepts. Examining such texts and systems involves a unique blend of skepticism, critical reasoning, and an openness to multiple interpretations. It's about exploring the hidden, the mystical, and the profound, often in historical and culturally rich contexts. 23. Book club participation. Joining a book club is an enriching experience, especially for those who thrive on intellectual stimulation and robust dialogue. Engaging with others exposes you to diverse perspectives and interpretations you might never encounter on your own. This social and intellectual exchange sharpens your reasoning skills, enhances your ability to articulate complex ideas, and helps you view issues from various angles, fostering both empathy and critical thought. 24. People watching with analysis. This is not a casual pastime. Such people watching with analysis goes beyond simple observation. It involves the careful study of body language, gestures, and facial expressions. It's about noticing subtle motifs in social interactions, group behavior, and cultural signals, and then making thoughtful hypotheses about motivations, emotions, and personality traits. It's essentially real-time human psychology in action. 25. Debate and argumentation. For those who love to engage in intellectual combat, debate and argumentation is highly appealing. Competitive debaters master the art of constructing ironclad logical arguments while simultaneously identifying flaws in their opponent's reasoning, all under intense time pressure. This interest attracts sharp minds because it demands synthesizing vast amounts of research, anticipating counter-arguments, and articulating complex positions with precision and persuasive power. It's the ultimate test of verbal and logical agility. Your brain's next adventure, a lifetime of learning. These hobbies aren't just ways to pass the time. They're pathways to continuous mental growth, deep satisfaction, and a richer, more nuanced understanding of the world. They demand intelligence, and in return, they reward you with an ever-expanding mind. Which of these pursuits sparks your interest? Have you already found a hobby that consistently challenges your mind and lights up your intellect? Share your favorite intellectual pastimes or tell us which of these you're excited to try in the comments below. Remember, true intelligence isn't just about what you know, but how you choose to keep learning, exploring, and pushing the boundaries of your own understanding throughout your life.